Hi guys and welcome. If you want to build your own website or landing page and you're absolute beginner in all these questions, it's definitely better to use the website building platforms because it's very handy, it's fast and easy. But how to choose a correct platform from a myriad of options available on the internet? That's a big question, and we found a solution. Our team analyzed all the available platforms that will help you to build your own website, and we found a great option for you. So jump into this review to find out everything you need to know about the platform called Webflow.
Hello everyone! In today's review you'll see an overview of the giant of the web builders. But before starting, do not forget to subscribe to our channel and like us. We really need your support because we try to do the best reviews of website builders and more. Webflow is quite an unusual website builder. It isn't similar to other services that come with visual editors as well as to the majority of CMS. The service uses the format of working process presentation, which is not unique but quite rare for SaaS platforms. The system mostly resembles advanced web design programs like Adobe Dreamweaver or even Photoshop, in which web developers prefer to draw web page templates. It is not meant for bulk usage by newbies. Webflow is positioned in the following way. If you can imagine the final result, you can bring it to life. In other words, there is a distinct hint of flexibility and the need for a certain website creation experience. The target audience of the service includes webmasters, designers, and freelancers. The system promises to provide clear code on the basis of your visual creativity. You won't need any coding skills here. It's possible to create business websites, landing pages, online stores, blogs, portfolios, and their combinations with the system. Is it really interesting? If so, then who might wish to use the service? Let's find that out. Webflow is a decent product for its audience. This is not a bulk solution for bored newbies and fans of experiments. The major disadvantage is that the developers have introduced an effective but not universal scheme of working with ID elements and CSS classes, being driven by the desire to make the interface more user-friendly. Anyway, they have left a code editing option. It would be better if they integrated web page code editing along with other features. As to the rest of options, they are on a decent level. What is it good for? Webflow is a specific service which targets the experienced audience. It is quality, flexible, and contains numerous brand features that can attract the attention of client website developers. The system doesn't work well for personal use. There are too many extra and obscure features for newbies here. Web design skills are obviously required. The learning curve is high. This is not profitable at all. It's more beneficial to create the only portfolio or business website in UKIT, Wix, XPRS, or any other suitable service. Webflow is meant for web design fans who wish to make money with their skills. This is not a bullet train on the development of similar websites, but a place for creativity, designing unique themes for those who are ready to pay for this work. So it makes sense to use the service to those users who already have a certain web design reputation. The system also works well for users willing to draw and sell ready-made templates for other CMS. Ease of use. If you're interested in filling out the template designs for the completion of certain functionality and logical connections with content, then Webflow won't work for you. This website builder is not meant for those who look for simple solutions and wish to publish a website during one night only, having returned from the main job. To gain success, you will need skills and clear understanding of the final goal. The system is oriented on web developers who can use the templates to create the required structure and make up logic connections between the elements on their own. In other words, it offers creative and thoroughly thought-over web building approach. If a user has never been involved in a website building, he or she runs a risk of being unsatisfied with Webflow. Yes, you can just fill out a ready-made template with your own text, links, images, and other content. Unfortunately, the prevailing amount of system features will be left ignored in this case. For such a scenario, there are other more convenient and intuitive website builders. To use this CMS, you have to work hard to create a stunning project. It's not meant for everyone. Features and flexibility. Webflow idea is about providing users with maximum design customization features and functionality without any coding. It's not a secret that visual editors set the limits by the amount of widgets and their settings. This is not bad as it's convenient for everyone, especially for newbies. It turns out that it's impossible to edit the code here. So where does such template formation flexibility the developers are proud of come from? This question was solved by the introduction of the list of elements with unique identifiers, ID selectors. You can choose their names as you wish, but it's still better not to do that. This is because they come with logical naming by default, classes and styles management. The Style Manager has an exhaustive list of elements used in templates. Is it convenient? So-so. It's rather unusual. You can create your own classes, add new ID elements. This is all provided in terms of the graphic interface to make it possible to state that Webflow doesn't have any coding, but you can still make use of its power. A convenient feature is that the ID of elements and the entire block hierarchy is highlighted on a template when clicking on them. This is a nice creep sheet. You can highlight several elements and set general settings for them. The number of elements is really impressive. In other words, CSS features like spacing, sizes, layers, colors, alignment, etc. can be edited in the graphic interface. This can be done by changing the number of volumes, slider icons, and other manipulators. The platform developers have taken care of web design creation convenience. They have added the white space property to the control text wrapping in the typography section found in the Style panel. This innovation now makes it possible to change the CSS property white space. The Navigator section, which is now available to the left of the control panel, provides an overview of a tree-like block and element structure of the chosen template page. Correspondingly, you can quickly proceed to editing these elements with its help. You will see and understand the structure hierarchy. This is done greatly, although newbies will have to get used to that. The feature is mostly geared towards experienced users. Specifications of the template editor. The structure of the Webflow visual editor and dashboard is quite complicated. This is the mixture of a traditional visual editor general settings section, a panel with standard widgets, structure of folders and modules to display the dynamic content, which are called CMS collections. There is also an image library, template mode switch, desktop, mobile, etc., various element highlight modes, and other useful things. By the way, it's possible to work with website templates in two modes here. The switch option is in the dashboard. The first one is the designer mode, the description of which is used as a basis for this review. The second one is the editor mode. The latter variant allows editing the web page content. Add text, replace images, links and graphics. Just hover the cursor over any element to see the settings with available actions. Then make the edits and that's it. This is a convenient mode to make quick edits. The design mode offers multiple widgets. You have a canvas, web page template, within which the div blocks, sections, and less important elements are found. You can just drag the widget to any place as it is. You need to understand the logic of interacting with the structure. In most cases, you need to add a blank block and fill it with sections, layout, columns, and write in the forms, text, images, etc. Examples of widget names, elements are as follows: div block, section, container, columns, list, button, title, abstract, link, complex text, form, entry field, checkbox, captcha, code integration, it's possible, social network, standard and pop-up windows, background video, and more. You can set up the display parameters and characteristics of each of these elements in details after you add them to a template. It is also possible to use identifiers or symbols, saved blocks with ready-made design to come up to any task. Suppose you have created a successful review block or a form for something. You can create identifiers on the basis and add them from the bookmarks further. You can adjust visibility for various types of devices and for separate elements. Creation of dynamic content. Collections are the major Webflow highlight. They make it possible to create dynamic structures from combinations of fields with diverse content. They use databases to update and store information. Flexibility of settings is impressive. By using them, you can create forms, block feed formats, galleries, event posters, menus, etc. Application scenarios are numerous. There are ready-made templates of field sets used to solve various tasks. It's possible to increase this number as this feature helps solve specific tasks with creative approach. Webflow also allows creating dynamic e-commerce and CMS galleries by uploading, showcasing, and styling videos and images. This can be done in one of the three ways. The first one makes it possible to upload up to 25 photos with one click only with the new multi-image field. To do that, you can just drop in all the shots or even GIFs, mind however that their overall size should not exceed Mind, however, that their overall size should not exceed 4 MB. Reach the settings menu of any collection, click the Add New Field button and pick the multi-image field type. Then you should fill in a label, add text if needed, and save the collection settings to be able to upload the images. Another way to create a dynamic image grid is to use the improved CSS Grid 2.0 version. It offers the enhanced auto flow concept, which helps make the uploaded content more flexible, as the grid auto places it into the available cells for better display. To create such a grid using the dynamic content, you should drag a collection list onto a web page, pick the preferred grid layout, and then customize the columns, rows, and spacing between them. Finally, Webflow allows showcasing your dynamic videos and images via the use of lightboxes. These components let you showcase your photos in the full screen mode, which ensures the engaging and fully immersive user experience. The feature also allows connecting lightbox elements to your e-commerce and CMS videos and photos. To create a lightbox gallery, you should initially create a collection list and then connect it to the image source, either a video or multi-image field. Then drag the items you like to place into the collection list and link the lightbox components. Dashboard structure. All your projects are displayed in the dashboard. Edit, duplicate, share and sort them out into folders. You can also have a look at the impressive list of button combinations available for use in the editor when you access the system for the first time. Each project has a rich number of settings, from a website name and favicon and up to code, integration, connection of external services, SEO, and backup work. E-commerce. Webflow comes with a worthy e-commerce engine that lets you design and scale your web-based business. The platform puts you in charge of the web design process, from homepage customization and up to the checkout procedure, providing an extensive selection of e-commerce features and tools available in the dashboard. No coding is required to start and manage a full-featured web store with the service. The website builder lets you customize the integrated shopping cart, including its layout, animation effects, and positioning. You can also create product lists specifying their names, descriptions, prices, categories, track inventory tools, and design options, colors and their variations, current statuses. What's more, it is possible to create product collections and categories, list sales prices, assigning special features and custom product fields to them. The system developers are right about to introduce an opportunity to sell digital products as well as to create promotions and coupon codes soon. Lightbox Gallery. One of the recent Webflow updates tackles the Lightbox gallery creation process. The system developers have made it possible to create such galleries out of e-commerce and CMS videos and photos. The component allows creating full-screen and totally immersive experiences to showcase your media files to the advantage. Previously, Webflow Lightboxes could be used to work with static content, those video and image files you uploaded or linked to independently. From now on, it has become possible to create galleries and grids featuring any design out of lightboxes and file collections to organize and group videos and images with regard to a certain parameter, like a music blog or a portfolio album, for example. Additionally, you can create website designs by means of using lightboxes on a collection template page, which will come up to the content of your gallery items. Connection of the Lightbox gallery to your dynamic content can be completed in one of two ways. The first one implies integrating a Lightbox directly into the collection template page design. The second option lets you create an image or video collection list in any place and then add the Lightbox component to the page. After Effects and Lottie integration. Webflow has recently integrated with After Effects and Lottie, which allows web designers controlling the playback of vector animations via the use of multiple Webflow interactions. As a result, you get an opportunity to create a website that will be both visually appealing, professional, and feature-laden. SEO. Much attention is devoted to project SEO optimization. It is possible to set up the content of title, description, and keywords meta tags for each page. You can also work on the content display in Open Graph. Alt tags for images can be set up here as well. Sitemap.xml is formed automatically, just like the meta tags for blog feed posts. Taking into account quick web page loading, high code quality, and optimization for mobile devices, the website builder can be considered a nice solution for the effective website promotion. Customer support. Webflow provides perfect conditions for education of newbies. There is the university, an impressive knowledge base, multiple video tutorials here. All these options are available directly in the editor. The quality of materials is on the top-notch level. There is also a blog and a forum with a rich number of useful posts or discussions, social network groups, tutorials, books, etc. You won't get lost here. Tech support is provided via the email and online chat. It is qualified, user-friendly and 24/7. Webflow community is quite wide and friendly. It's not a problem to find the contacts of the best designers or trusted web developers here. The ecosystem is live and responsive. The system has made everything for users' comfort and even more. If you have difficulties when bringing your site idea to life or have other technical issues, you may hire any of the local experts to help with a fast resolution. They will lend a hand whenever you need to have a site migrated, rebranded or redesigned. They also deliver assistance when you fail to add custom code or configure e-commerce settings. Plans and pricing. Webflow can be used for free with a set of limitations: the service subdomain, add banner, no-code export feature and other simplifications. This plan is free and never expiring. Paid plans are subdivided into site and account plans, but each of these subscription types also falls into groups. You can pay with a credit card on a monthly or annual basis. The difference in the cost is notable, 20 to 50% depending upon the plan chosen. We'll provide a cost of 1 month granted that the user makes an annual payment. This is a beneficial variant. Thus, site plans include website and e-commerce plans. Website plans are as follows: basic $12 a month. Works great for simple websites that don't need a CMS. Domain connection, CDN included, 500 form submissions, free SSL certificate. CMS, $16 per month. Nice peak for blogs and other content-driven websites. 1,000 form submissions, 2,000 CMS items, limited CMS API, 3 content editors, site search. Business, $36 per month. Best for a high-traffic marketing website or a full-featured blog. Advanced global CDN, unlimited form submissions, full CMS API, 10 content editors, etc. Webflow is an extraordinary quality website builder for designers and freelancers. It lets you create multi-page websites with quite complicated functionality due to the use of complicated, dynamically changing content forms. See live examples made by Webflow users. Databases, integrations, identifiers, various editing layout modes, opportunity to edit each blog element separately, template code exports. All the features make Webflow a real giant. Don't forget to click the subscribe button. We all have the best reviews in the world. On our channel you can find the reviews suitable for you. Any topics as well as more website builders, all of this is on our channel.